Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Opinion Machine, the show where we talk about all things gaming. My name is Killjoy, and today we're going to be taking a look at the port of Civilization 6 for the Switch. Now, for those who don't know, I'm a big Civ fan. I've played pretty much all the Civ games over the years, Civ 5 being the one I put the most amount of time in. But recently, this was on sale. I got it dirt cheap. I thought I'd pick it up and give it a go, and it's kind of one of those games. It's kind of like comfort food to me. I just kind of play it. But I thought, why not just talk about like the port and how I'm finding it and things like that, and sort of go from there, really. So Civ 6, if you don't know, is a turn-based strategy game based on the idea that you pick a leader, you build up a civilization of cities, and you win through different means, through culture, through warring, through science, score-based ones, faith. There's different ways of winning, and each leader and each civilization has its bonuses. So for example, I'm playing as Persia, so this is me over here, and Persia has these abilities, basically, you can see here. Usually each thing will have like a main ability, then they have like a unique unit, and then I've got a unique building. So you usually have a couple of different things to make them different. But yeah, so I've probably put a couple of hours into this. I've been really enjoying playing this on the Switch. It's quite nice to sit in front of the TV instead of my computer to just sit down and play it. But overall, I think the port's pretty good. It's definitely... the cool thing is, in handheld mode on the Switch, you can use touchscreen, which is really nice. But overall, I think the game does a pretty good job. Now, it is turn-based, so you can get away with some things. You'll probably notice the frame rate doesn't look particularly smooth, especially if you zoom out. Like, it does look a little bit... weird. It's probably a bit smoother being zoomed in because it's not showing as much. But I have to say, regardless of that, like, you know, yes, it would be nice if it run at a higher frame rate, but the game plays pretty well. A few long loading times and whatnot, but other than that, the game plays really well. The interface works really well. The game gives you all the information because this interface is a little bit different to the PC version, obviously. Along the top of the screen, you'll see you have, like, on the very, very far left, you have, like, numbers. So you have, like, your culture, your faith, your science output, your money, tourism, trade routes. But they added a little, next to the trade route, which is 2 out of 2, you'll see at the top there, they added a little culture symbol and a little science symbol, so you can see how your research is coming on for those things. Next to that, you have envoys, which you send to city-states, and next to that is my iron, my resources. And they added the L and R buttons here, open up different menus. This one on the right opens up diplomacy at the top, then city-states. I think that's trade routes, yep. Civipedia? Yeah, or whatever that is. Oh, that might be Civipedia, actually. Yeah, there we go. And then also you can contact the other civilizations at. On the left here, you've got showing you what you're researching, what your civics are also learning. Government? Yeah, government. Religion, and then great people, and then you have like extra abilities here that you can zoom in on certain things, put down map pinpoints. Everything using a controller to play this game works surprisingly well. So like, you use the right analog stick to move the camera around this fast. Like, luckily it's set to a hell of a high speed, so you can get around pretty quickly. You also right click it in, you just click it in to center the hexagon, basically, which means I can then move with using the left stick to select something. So if I want to pick this dude here, center it, I can just click on him straight away and then move him like this. Nice and simple, works really well. You then have, as you can see, I've got highlighted this dude. You've got all these different options. It took me a little while to find this. This is my own fault, but if you push the minus button on a Switch, it will tell you exactly everything you need to see here. So I just want to fortify this guy. This game, I'm playing this particular game on easy. It was just because I wanted to see what the Switch port was like. I'm currently surrounded by the Romans, the Chinese, and the Japanese. Luckily, the Japanese are all friendly with me. China doesn't like me because I'm building wonders. And Rome doesn't like me because... oh, Christ, he's almost got gunpowder. Okay. Rome doesn't like me because he's a territorial person. He wants you to expand and take lots of land. So he's a bit bit upset with me. But as you can see, I've got units. I've got a catapult here. I've got take that off a minute. Got the Persian Immortal. Got a few of those, and my plan is to attack Rome, take out this city, take his iron. Because Rome has denounced me. He hasn't declared war on me yet, but he does have quite a big army. There's a lot of stuff over here that I can't see. Yeah, he's got a military encampment there and all that. But yeah, what do I think of the port overall? I think the port is actually pretty good. I will say the frame rate is probably a little bit lower than I would like it to. I would like it to be a bit more smooth, but I find that Civ games, as the games go on anyway, they tend to lag a little bit and get a little bit choppy, just because it's trying to load up an entire map. You can see in the bottom left is the mini-map down there, and the different colours represent different people. The black ones, I believe, are all the city-states, like Jerusalem, for example. Now, I'm only on one island. There are other people I haven't met, because this is only a few turns in, really. But Civ 6 is a really, really good, solid entry into the game. The cool thing is you can get all the DLC on here as well, which I'm kind of shocked. Sometimes when they bring games over, they only bring over like a basic version of it. But it's really cool that you can buy all the DLC, and I probably will at some point. But yeah, I mean, everything about it I really, really like. Let's end my turn so things can move forward. You'll find that between turns it might take a little bit of time, but I'm really shocked at how well the Switch runs this game. Oh, there you go. Oh, you can probably hear then. There's a bit of an audio glitch. That's the only thing that seems to happen when a bunch of units move. You get like an audio glitch, which is unfortunate. Oops. But other than that, that's the only thing I've really encountered that's kind of a minor problem against this. But yeah, I like the way they've set this up. Like, I like having different things on the L and R buttons. You can zoom in and out with the back triggers. You can hit minus if you need to find out what things do. Like, everything, they've managed to make this game work so well with a controller. Like, it just impressed me a lot. Now, I've probably put, like, on the PC, probably, like, 50 hours into Civ 6. Not as much as Civ 5. But I've got a better understanding of it now. But I think it's really cool that they've done such a good job of it. Like, I know I keep praising the fact, but I'm just so impressed with this port. I know this game came out a while ago, but like, oops, that was the wrong button. Alright, so here's my apostle. I want you to spread some religion. Do this. Convert to Taoism. And it's also nice having a button dedicated to notifications, so you can see everything here. It's telling me I need more housing. I'm like, I know. I'm fully aware, but I also need an army. You know what, I'm gonna move my spearmen up here. You can see he's got a great general in there. He's got a catapult, a crossbowman, he's got legionnaires. Legionaries, sorry. And he's got a knight. Now, the nice thing about having immortals is that they're ranged and they're melee. So, see, look. Oh no. What's he up to? But yeah, the cool thing about this game is you can have... There's a lot of customization options as well. I'll see if I can show you some of that stuff now. You can kind of set the game up to have loads of advisors on to teach you how to play it. There's a tutorial. So you got like quick combat, quick movement, auto turn ending, city attack, turn blocking, advisors. So here you go, new to Civilization, new to Nintendo Switch version, Civ 6, and new to Civilization. So you can customize how often people will pop up to help you. I don't know, time of day. As you can see, there's all that stuff. There's you got all the separate sliders for the audio. Cinematic subtitles, yeah. You can even turn the intro video off in this version, which is weird to see that. Like, they've really kind of taken a lot of the options across. Always open production queues, probably quite useful. Color, so I've got it, so I can change. I can't do it in this, but outside of the game, there's also colorblind accessibility. I am colorblind, so I should probably change that. And then there's map icons, so you can have like show the yield icons, all this stuff. So there's a lot of stuff here that they've kept in from the PC version, which just surprises me. And then it always gives you the tools there. There's the tooltip button there on the minus. Like, I'm just massively impressed overall. Like, if you're into turn-based strategy games or if you've played Civ and you wanted to play it on like in front of your big TV instead of on your PC. This is a really good version. I believe it is on the other consoles as well. But yeah, man, I'm just so impressed. It's cool because like now it means I can just chill out, come home from a hard day at work. I can just switch on my Switch and play some Civ and not have to think too much because it's such a chill game. I play it purely as kind of, like I said, comfort food and whatnot. But oh, here's like the cities. This is nice. So they split them up in these massive buttons, which works well on the touchscreen. But you can see how you can have your districts and building into one. This is a fairly new city. You can have your wonders in here. And then you've got units. So you can click those buttons again to shorten the menu. You can also queue things up, which is cool. Oh, this is a newer city, so let's put a granary there. There we go. So I'm trying to take some land before I get completely overrun. I don't really want to fight the Japanese. I do want to fight the Romans, however. And also, here you go, when you selected the city here at the bottom, you can see you've got the different symbols. Puts the minus on, you can swap the units there, you can change the production, manage your citizens, purchase tiles, toggle city details. Like, everything's really easy to read in this as well. You can see how big the UI is for those numbers, like, and then I push up and down, I can switch between the city and the units to there. I can give him a promotion. Oh, he's got a promotion. Let's give him charge. I forgot I got knights. Just overall, this game they've taken some care and some thought into this and really made it a lot easier. Because obviously when you're sat in front of a computer screen, you don't need to worry so much about having the UI massive. But the fact that when I go onto the city, it blows up all the information. You can see it says 15 turns to build a granary. You've got 26 turns before growth. There's 3 out of 3 people there. I can go onto this city here. And also having that on tells me what's on the land. It tells me all the information I need. Like, I'm just really happy that this is as good as it is. Is this going to replace me playing the PC version? Probably not. Most of the time I will probably do it. But you can do hot seat in this, so there's a very good chance I would quite happily like sit down, play a few rounds with some people, maybe play a shorter game, and enjoy that kind of thing. Like, I just really like what's being presented here. It just shows that with a lot like with other ports to the Switch, like Doom and probably like Witcher, I haven't played that one, that these games can run to a certain degree and be fairly competent in running on this system. So something I may do going forward is looking at other ports that have come to Switch and seeing how some of these big titles and how good they are. And this is definitely, like, yeah, apart from the frame rate and that audio glitch, I think generally they've done a really good job of making this game on here. Now, I've only played it for about 2 or 3 hours, so maybe later on it might get really chuggy, like in the end game, but so far I'm having a blast with it. I definitely recommend people like checking this one out. It's awesome, especially if you like turn-based games. It's now currently on sale. I think it's still on sale as of the time of this video going up, but yeah, like, can't recommend it enough. Like, this is such a great game anyway. Civ series is awesome if you want something that's a bit more relaxed. You know, it's a great way to get into those big turn-based strategy games as well, because it's not as complicated as some others. But yeah, overall, great package. Definitely recommend it. So that's going to do it for me today, guys. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed taking a look at this port of Civ 6, and maybe people are interested in playing it or just curious to see how it runs. If you obviously like the video, hit like. If you want to see more content like this and potentially me doing more sort of videos on ports and my thoughts on those, then hit subscribe. And obviously Facebook, Twitter down below if you want to click those links and get involved over there. But until next video, I'll see you then.